Good afternoon, friends. Today we're working on finding the perimeter when we don't know all four sides. So with that unknown side, we do have to do a little bit of investigating to find those different measurements. So far we know this. The square has a perimeter of 20 inches. What is the length of each side of the square? We know that squares have equal length of sides. So we know that no matter what, since it's a square, the one value we find will be the same on all four sides since a square is even. You can multiply to find the perimeter, or if we have this equation here, we might have to divide. So if I were to look at this equation, it says 4 times measurement S equals 20. I can go ahead and flip that around and say 20 divided by 4 equals what? Well, let's say you don't know your facts still and you're trying to remember how to do this. You could show those 4 equal groups and you can count to 20 to figure that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have 5 in each group. So therefore, the length of each side of the square is 5 inches to get a total perimeter of 20. Let's go ahead and try a TQE. Mickey has 27 feet of fencing to put around his garden. He has already used the lengths of fencing shown. How much fencing does he have left for the last side? Okay, so I know my grand total is 27, and I have these measurements so far. So first, I need to figure out how much fencing I have already. What should I do? The best way to move forward would be to add. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding up my measurements. 7 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. These two would be easiest to add first. 7 plus 3 is 10. 4 plus 5 is 9. So I'm going to add those together and I have 19. What should I do next? I now know that so far I used 19 feet of fencing, but I still need to figure out this last measurement. What should I do? If you said subtract, you're right. I'm going to go ahead and subtract my fencing that I have from the fencing that I need to figure out what that missing side is. I can't take away 9 ones from 7 ones, so I'm going to go ahead and regroup. Leave my 10 there. 17 minus 9 equals 8. 10 minus 10 is 0, so I know that this side equals 8 feet. Last one. Here we have a rectangular blanket. The perimeter is 28 feet, and the width of the blanket is 5 feet. What is the length of the blanket? Well, rectangles, they have 2 sides that are equal on one side, and then the other is equal. So they have 2 sets of equal sides. So therefore, we know that this side is equal and this side is equal. We're going to go ahead and add those up first. We know the total perimeter is 28 feet, but I have 5 plus 5 first. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Now what should I do with this information? I'm going to go ahead and subtract it from my total. 8 minus 0 is 8. 20 minus 10 is 10. Now that I have the remainder amount of feet left for the perimeter, I need to somehow figure out how we're going to get that to be equal to the sides. Since there's 2 equal sides, I can divide 18 divided by the 2 sides to figure out how long each side is. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So it should be L equals 9 feet. I'm going to double check my answer to make sure that's correct. If it's correct, then we should get a grand total of 28 feet as our perimeter. So I'm going to go ahead and add 5 plus 5 plus 9 plus 9. 5 plus 5 is 10. 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 and 10 equal 28. So therefore, we know we are correct. If you have any questions, make sure you send your math teacher a question in an email today.